Yo, what's going on, guys? So recently I just found out they're making a Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi 4, and this generation will not understand it because they weren't there to actually realize the fun times you went to your friend's house and battle it out with some friends or anything. It was more like a player versus player. There was no multiplayer like Shinobi Striker and all that. But this this really touches the heart. Like, really, I've been on fucking Twitter, like, fucking spamming the shit out of shit and, like, just doing off the top freaking crazy shit. But I want to thank everybody for the love and the comments and everything, and the shorts that are blowing up. And I'm not used to this. I'm like, what the hell is happening to me? And like, am I famous? Like, damn, I need to call my mom and say, shit, man, mom, it's fucking hard, man. I'm famous, bro. Shit, roll up, man. We about to eat some pizza and fucking go to Domino's. Alright, so, seriously, guys, I'm seriously fighting my balls here because I really want to complete the GTA 4 Complete Edition Saga type shit. And, it's just been on my mind for the past week. And recently we just lost a family friend. He was really, really good to us. He took us to vacations, to, funerals and stuff like that. And he recently just died yesterday at 11. So I'm recently, soaking. And right now I seem like I'm alright. But, deep down I have that, pain. Plus dealing with all the trauma that's been going on in my life. I can't, talk about that because it's like really, really personal. And, I was taught to not, put literally everything. Like some things, like, small problems like mental health or anything, that's okay to talk about because some people look at that like this dude is just fucking crazy, or they'll think I'm like making shit up to get clout or whatever. But it's not like that, seriously. But some things you just do not talk about on the freaking internet because you gonna talk to some random stranger and Skype this nigga, and this nigga gonna look like a fucking troll or some shit, like literally like this shit. Yeah, the shit's fucking crazy. But shit, sometimes you just don't want to, communicate with random people. It's alright to, have fun and, talk to people. Like, before, I was on a little chat, little thing called IMVU. I did a lot of things from, learning how to spell and learning how to T1. T1 is basically a, wall of text where you, role play. Like, back then there was no, like, role playing, like, 5M where you can like talk to people, roll out real virtual world experiences. You had to be imaginative and you had to, be, have a really creative mind to do that, because if not, the people in there, they will clown you or they will make you feel like shit. But again, you need to actually, sometimes it's hard to not want to, express stuff to people, but some people have hidden motives. They'll listen to you, they'll counsel you, and they'll be there for you, and they'll get you to the point where you're like really not so much as relying on them, but they'll trust you. You'll trust them, or you'll like become a victim of just targeting or manipulation or lying or something like that. Like, they will basically create an image, basically catfishing. Catfishing is just not showing up to a scene and seeing some ugly ass nigga, or some ugly freaking sumo wrestler, or a whale sized person. And everybody's beautiful at the heart, no matter what you look like. Everybody is beautiful, no matter what you are, who you are. Like, I was watching this thing about the strangest features of people, and some person had a mermaid type feature. They call her the mermaid girl. And in my mind, I was wanting to say some trash, but my heart wanted to do the right thing. So lately I've been pushing myself to do actually the right thing, not doing stuff that I should not be doing, like in the workplace. I got written up so many times for crap, but the person I work for is really respectful and always gives me a chance. So I'm trying to get back to what I'm supposed to be doing, so I can ultimately start working more and earning money, and so I can start investing. And recently I just got this thing. You can, if you view my short, you can see the tower thing, not so much of the tower, but the monitor stand thing that I got. It comes with a phone holder, a tablet thing that I might find something to do with it, it has like USB ports and LED lights. So when I was first looking at it on freaking Amazon, I was like, is it worth it? But it actually came in handy, But anyway, back to my subject. Life is a test, really. You may feel really on top of the world one day, and then the next something might pop up within the night that really, really, really messes with you. The devil, he wears sheets. He'll be there, but then he'll like literally twist everything around, and all hell breaks loose. That's why they call this world the pretty much we're the middle between heaven and hell. Like it's your decision of what you want to do, or what you want to be. Basically, I read this in the Bible. It said, "Thou who dig a hole will fall in it." So basically, we're between hell and heaven. So if you're gonna keep digging and digging and digging that hole, you're gonna go to hell. And if you stand up and you become stronger in your situation, you'll go to heaven. Even the world's dangerous people can end up in heaven, if your sins are forgiven. That's why you repent and you become something bigger than your situation. So I wanted to make this video not just because of news or some updates, but I just wanted to actually get you guys to understand, life is a test. Be bigger than your situation, pray, even if you just, as I say, thou who dig a hole does not just mean like digging a hole. It means like if you're going to sell drugs, you're ultimately eventually going to be in prison. And not everybody is like, whatever the hell they're doing, and they can escape from prison, And I was watching this prison documentary, and eventually your life will be complete hell. So as I said, we're between heaven and hell. And if you're going to do right and work and do the right thing and, choose to be kind instead of a disobedient asshole that, just constantly does not understand what you're saying, whether you're speaking the truth or not, and constantly insults you and brings you down, you're going to go to hell. An understanding heart means the world to me. If you're going to listen to me, I say a lot of fucked up shit to people. I ain't gonna lie. I'm no saint. I'm no, angel. I'm a demon myself, but I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to climb my ass out of this fucking hole to, reach for the stars, reach for the sky, One day I won't always be here. I'll disappear one day, and only I'll know where I'm going to be at. Because I'm going to wake up either in hell or I'm going to wake up in heaven. So my goal is to, make my life, peaceful. The world revolves around millions and million people. And if you believe you're the star character, this is not no Hunter x Hunter where you're going to, basically get a hunter license and, hunt for, your dreams. You can't cheat your way. Some people can actually do that and succeed in it. But people like myself, it's impossible. My situation and, my mind and my heart will not allow me to do that. That is just complete, utter nonsense. People will believe movies. They'll go to the movie theater and they'll watch an action film, full of, theft and drugs or smuggling or all kind of crazy shit. And they will believe that they can actually, commit the things that they see in a movie. It's called, mirroring. And mirroring is basically when you watch something and you see yourself in that. And your mind will tell you, oh, let's do that, man. That looks cute, man. Maybe we can succeed in that. Like one time, what I mean by mirroring, I've had bunches of situations of that. I watched Superman with my best friend. His name was... Sorry, man. He knows who he is. But He joined the Marine Corps a few years ago, and we stayed in touch for a while, and we talked a little bit, and we had our little graduation get together, and we kind of ditched out, went to the skating ring, and other things, And another time was we were watching that movie Step Up Revolution when it first came out in the movie theater, and I decided to organize my own little freaking group, and that was a huge mistake because I was doing things that I cannot do, and I was like, just mirroring. But then as I grew up, I noticed, I need to get my shit together. I need to stop fucking doing the shit that I'm doing, man, because life is not about you. You need to freaking dig yourself a freaking grave if you're going to do that shit. But literally, life is very, it's like a piece of hair. The thinnest thing on earth is a piece of hair. Hair can only last for so long, Some people are blessed with very beautiful hair, while some grow old and lose all their hair, and then they end up looking like this. But anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for everything. I want to thank you guys for, some of you that have, mentored me. Some people have taught me, even in the littlest games that I play, as the IMView situation. I want to thank the people that have, grew my imagination to the point where I was able to do something positive with that information that I've learned from these random people that I've never even met, just came across, I talked to, and, just had a ball, just grew closer and closer into, it was time, sometimes people, you just need to let them go, sometimes you just need to focus on yourself, you need to become that idol that you've been watching, because everybody can become somebody. So I want to thank you guys. This has been Ruka Entertainment. I want to thank you guys. Stay motivated and keep up the good work. Thanks for watching. Peace.